What's up? It's Kyle. Um, I've only got 3 minutes, so I'm just going to kind of run through this real fast. Question number one. I noticed that the woman or the Maenads, they became so much more like savage like whenever people came close to them. I thought it was interesting how they could just be relaxing in the sun and in their forest, and then whenever people came close, they just like flipped out completely and literally tried to tear them apart. Number two, what values or ideas were represented? I noticed the idea of control versus freedom, which you can see not only in this society but in several other societies throughout history. Some examples of where you can see this is when King Pentheus is literally controlling the people and not letting them worship Dionysus. Um, that's one example of where he's controlling the people and not letting them, have the free will to worship who they want. Another example is when the Maenads are literally fighting and literally tearing people apart who are in the town. That's literally control versus freedom. Um, the third question was like, what word or idea did you not understand? And I did not know what Maenad meant for a really long time. So that was kind of confusing at first, but I started to get the idea as the play went along. And then when I Googled it, it kind of reinforced my thinking. And it also added on to it a little bit because I found out that the word Maenad actually meant a raving one, which kind of explains why they would attack and go ballistic when people came close. So that was pretty interesting. The fourth question was, how are the Maenads depicted? And I said they were seen as laborers because in the scene where Dionysus is being arrested by King Pentheus, he says that when he's talking about the rest of the Maenads, he says that they can either be sold off or that they can keep them there for slavery. Um, so that's why I think that the Maenads were seen as laborers. The fifth question, why was Elvis on the front of the play? I think it's because Elvis was listened to by a younger generation, and the generation, like their parents, I guess they're seen as more powerful and older than their children. They didn't really like Elvis, and also the older or more powerful people in this society did not really like Dionysus. Last question. According to Aristotle, all plays in this time are either classified as comedy or tragedy, but I don't think this one fits the bill very well, so I was wondering how you would classify this play as either a comedy or a tragedy. And also, why was King Pentheus so resistant to believe Dionysus was a real god? When the old guys were telling him, like, just let Dionysus do his thing, he was so resilient about, like, arresting Dionysus and the Maenads. So um, yeah, I'm just wondering why he was like that instead of just going with the flow. Anyway, that's all I got. So if you made it this far, great. That's awesome. Thanks for watching.